Hey guys, what's up, man? 945 here. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be making an updated One Piece characters tier list. Because the last time I did this video, I wasn't finished with Whole Cake yet. So there were a ton of characters I wasn't able to rank. So that is what we're going to be doing today. All right. And one more of that. All right. Okay, we got the tiers sorted out here. We have an absolutely insane list of characters here, as well as characters from Egghead as well, which I did not have in my old video. So, um, without further ado, uh, let's actually wait. I'm gonna change one more thing real quick. Okay. This tier is for characters I'm not ranking or I have no memory of, such as that guy. Oh boy, we're starting out strong here. Absalom is one of my least favorite One Piece characters of all time. He is completely useless. His gag is not funny at all. And his pervertedness is extremely off-putting. He is definitely one of the worst things about Thriller Bark. Don't remember any of them. Um, Forget what her name is, but I liked her in Skypiea. She's going in B mostly because she showed like the first proper signs of hockey. Um, I don't remember. Ooh, okay. Hmm, this is interesting. I'm feeling a B plus on King. I like his relationship with Kaido and the kind of, I guess, inverse that how that is, but also kind of similarity to how Luffy and Zoro's captain and vice captain relationship works. I also think his design's cool as hell, and the fact that he's a Lunarian is very interesting, and I bet that's going to be something we'll get a lot more on in the future. Yeah, I think he's a cool character. Got an interesting backstory and everything. Nice B plus right there. Uh, don't remember any of them. Alvita is like a flat C. She was a perfectly fine monster of the week type villain that was good enough for the very first episode of One Piece. Um, I don't remember who any of them are. Um, Such an uninteresting character from Amazon Lily. Ooh, Arbor. Oh boy. Did he get B plus or A? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. Oh man, I'm not sure on this one. Um, this might change, but for now, I'm gonna put him in A. I think that he's a really, really, really good early villain in One Piece. One of the best. Um, I think the role that he plays, and I think his take on Fishman and the way that his character is improved and expanded upon in Fishman Island is really what brings him up to an A. I think just a really interesting concept for a character in general. Ooh, Ashura Yoshi. Oh boy. That gonna be a second A tier? You know what? I think it is. He was just an extremely well developed side character in Wano. Definitely like one of the most interesting of the scouts. Not my favorite, but definitely up there. His relationship with Kinemon especially was great. His sacrifice was incredible. Um, don't remember who that is. Avala Pizarro, I know he's a Titanic captain and all that, and he has like the island fruit. I haven't seen enough from Pizarro to make me care as much, so for now he's going in C. I don't know. Mr. Four, he was okay. Nothing too special, but I did like him as an opponent for Usopp and Chopper. Maybe five. Interesting concept, but definitely one of the most insignificant members of the Don Quixote family that honestly just gets really damn annoying after a while. Uh, don't remember either of them. Ooh, Buggy. Yeah. Okay, Buggy's a B plus. Um, I love Buggy. I think he's one of the best gag characters in the series. Um, yeah, I think Buggy's really great. Um, you, however, are not. You are F tier. Like such an extremely annoying character. Why is he around Edward Beagle for like 24 effing 7? Um, and I absolutely refuse to believe that she was married to Whitebeard. Like, if that is true, I'm gonna pull hairs out of my head because of how annoying of a character she is. Uh, who, who, who? I feel like some of these might be filler characters, which is why I don't recognize like any of these. Oh my god. Brother. Oh, it's Kuma. Kuma, instant S tier. Instant S tier, bro. Instant S tier. Dude, I think in my last tier list, I put him at like A, and that was because his backstory was not out yet. But Oh my God. The the way that Kuma is just the purest, one of, probably the purest soul in all of One Piece, and the way that that gets corrupted, but it's still so pure on the inside because he wants to save Bonnie. Oh my God. And the way that Odo wrote him, just the buildup of every one of his mysterious actions that seemed that never seemed to compute with each other. Like the way that he spared Zoro or protected the Sunny. It all makes sense. Like beyond Kuma's backstory just being one of the saddest and emotionally the one emotionally among the best. The way that he is has been built up and gradually revealed is like up there with the most genius writing quality Oda has ever given to any character. Easy, easy S tier. Bartolomeo, I absolutely adore. I'm gonna say A for now because I feel like there are probably going to be some characters that are going to go in A plus that I like better in terms of story value than Bartolomeo. But if that doesn't happen, then there's a chance Bartolomeo could move up to A plus. Hawkins is a D. Hawkins is incredibly, incredibly pathetic. One of the worst members of the worst generation. By far. His devil fruit power is incredibly lame, and all of his New World exploits led to becoming one of Kaido's henchmen. Just sad, man. I'm glad that he's dead. Okay, I don't remember who that is. This vice admiral didn't really do anything and was mostly just bossed around by Fujitora. D tier. I don't know who any of them are. The Sea King from the very beginning. C tier, kind of iconic. I don't. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, this is one of the Tantata commanders, I think. It's okay. Get to see. Oh, Bellamere. That's a strong B. I quite enjoy Bellamere. I think that she's a great motherly figure um to her. Don't know who that is. Oh, Bellamy. That's a B plus right there. Um, I think Bellamy was an interesting idea for a character, and if it was just Giant, it probably would have stayed in B. However, with the Dressrosa stuff and how conflicted emotionally he is, I think it makes him quite a captivating character. Not quite enough to put him up to A for me, but definitely a very solid B plus. Don't know who that is. Leader of the. I think she's B. I really like her Delver power. I think it's really interesting. Ben Beckman is a C. Like I, I don't get the hype. Like until I see something from Shanks's crew, like Bro is not him. Bro is not the same as Shanks. Okay, I don't care if he's like technically the smartest in the East Blue. I haven't seen that yet. I've seen Shanks do some badass things with barely any screen time across the whole story. Ben Beckman has like even less screen time, and that is not the case. Ben Beckman is mid. Like he's not as pathetic as these other characters, but he's mid. And Ben Beckman is gonna stay that way until I see something that actually makes me think he's cool. All right, A plus, A plus. There's an A plus character right there. And let me remind you, coming from someone like I was not a huge fan of him in Alabasta, but oh my god, completely sold me during the build-up. Such a good friend to Luffy. His sacrifice is one of the most memorable and definitely one of the best. Um, Bunkley, truly, Bunkley the GOAT is for a reason. Um, Amazing character. Ooh, Beppo. I like Beppo. I think Beppo is very funny. And I like and I like the kind of comic relief side that he adds to Law. That's why he's a B. Fuck, I'm convinced that some of these are filler characters. They have to be. I don't recognize any of these. Um, Black Marina straight up F tier. Um, I get that it was an awesome fight for Robin, but that does not redeem the character at all. Such an annoying and utterly pathetic character. I don't know any of these. I feel like he's one of the most forgettable members of the Grand Fleet. I'm gonna say D tier. Bruno was a pretty good threat for Luffy at the time. Plus, I like the daughter of Fruit. He gets a B tier. Who that is? Boa. They want to be on Boa as well, be for Boa. Um, I think that she's an interesting character, quite a badass when she needs to be. I think overrated as a waifu, but um, yeah, I thought that her setting up for Blackbeard was extremely badass. Her two sisters, on the other hand, I cannot say the same for. They're both going in D. They creep me out. I don't know who that is. This the guy that used the jacket fruit? Oh my god, D tier. Also, he wasn't that memorable of a character in the Colosseum anyway. I don't know any of these. Ooh, okay. Kizaru, S tier. Um, Kizaru is my favorite admiral. Kizaru is consistently the most entertaining of the admirals. I love his attitude. I love his devil fruit. And I think that even if Kizaru doesn't end up like switching sides or whatever, like all these theories are, I think that like all the stuff that's happened in Egghead alone is just enough to confirm to me that he is still my favorite admiral and is an S tier character because the stuff that was explored with him was really, really interesting. I don't I don't know. Uh oh, okay, I'm pretty sure this one is Broggy. I like Broggy. He gets a B. Oh, Rook. Oh, Rook. Um, I'm gonna say A plus for now. May move down to A. We'll see. Um, what do I even have to say about this? Hulk is an amazing straw hat. Oh, this is one of the weird servants of Kuro. He gets a D. Not a fan of the cat costume thing. I don't know who that is. I forget this guy's name, but he was uh pretty sad. He gets a D tier. This weird pig thing, I don't know, F tier. Uh, oh my God, Calgara's an A. Calgara's a fucking A, bro. Dude, the, oh, oh man. Actually, Calgary gets an A plus, man. Um, Such a rich and entertaining personality, and the, known flashback is like top five in the whole series for me. I fucking love it. I don't know who that is. Capone Beji A tier. I think that he is consistently one of the most entertaining members of the worst generation. And I also think that his general vibe and everything he does is really cool. And his devil fruit is one of my absolute favorites, and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh, it's his baby. I'll put his baby in, I guess C. Oh, oh, I forget her name, but it's like the cruel orphanage mother that was secretly corrupt and sold children to the world government that was like everything to Big Mom. Um, I'm gonna say B on that one. She was a quite an interesting character, I think. Caribou, straight F tier. I fucking hate Caribou. This piece of shit is such a giant waste of time in literally every scene that he's in. I wish this character never existed. Easily the worst One Piece character of all time. Fuck Caribou. I don't know who that is. I think this is one of the chefs that helped out Zeph on the Baradier. It's a B tier. Is this one of Usopp's little Usopp pirates? I think it's just a B. Carrot gets a B plus, I think. I like her introduction in Zoe and her relationship to the to Pedro, and I think that I like the character development she has to play with, like filling the role of Darkstorm and Cat Viper, and I also think her sea long form is cool, so she gets a B plus. Random Marine, I don't know. Katarina Devon, um, hmm. Mm, how much could be plus? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stick with B for Katarina Devlin. I think her Devil Fruit power is cool, but I personally have not seen enough from her as a Titanic captain to be higher than a B, but I do like her. Cavendish, I'll put in B. I like Cavendish. I think he has like a very absurd personality, and his interactions with Luffy and also the whole Hakuba thing is hilarious. I don't know who that is or what that thing is. Caesar. Um, sorry about that. Oh, I don't know about Caesar. I guess B is fine. I think he was an acceptable villain at Punk Hazard, and I think he's a funny gag character as Gangsta Galdino afterward. Um, I don't know who that is. Brownbeard is God tier. He is the goat. No, just kidding. Um, Brownbeard, I guess C. I guess kind of funny in Punk Hazard. This is one of King Cobra's guard. There's another one besides Pell. I don't know what his Delphic power was. I remember liking him. He goes in B tier. I don't know any of them. Like, literally none of these characters. Brule Express trained to the F tier. Among the other worst characters, her devil fruit is weird, takes up way too much of the beginning of Whole Cake. Um, just a pathetic crybaby that the Big Bomb Pirates rely way, way too much on. No, 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 no memory of them. Ooh, okay. Lola. At least I'm assuming it's Lola. It might be Chiffon, actually. Yeah, actually, it looks like Chiffon. Yeah, it is Chiffon. I'm gonna say E tier. I like Chiffon. I don't know who that is. Or rather them. Alright. Now we got to Cracker here. I like Cracker. I think that he was a cool opponent for Luffy. Um, and I think it was cool. I think he had a really interesting double. I'll say B tier for him. I like him. I don't know who that is. Daifuku is D tier. He is an incredibly uninteresting member of the Big Bomb Pirates because his devil fruit is just lame and his personality is extremely one note. I don't know any of them. I think this is another one of Big Mom's daughters that tries to interrupt Katakuri movie's fight. E tier. I don't know literally any of these. Speaking of Katakuri, we have the big man himself. Man, this is hard. Where do I want to rank it? I think like when I made this video last, um, I think I was still in the middle or had just finished the Luffy versus Katakuri fight. Um, I think Katakuri gets an A plus. I think Katakuri is a really, really interesting character, and he's one of my favorite antagonists that Luffy has had to fight. Katakuri is not a villain. I'm gonna shut that BS down right now. He's not a villain. Um, okay. I do not remember who that is. Lola. Um, I will actually put Lola right by Chiffon. I like them both for basically the same reason. Don't know who that is. Ooh, Big Mom. I think Big Mom is definitely the least interesting of the Yonko so far. Um, I think just in general. And I hope that her entire fate is for the sake of the story. Like, I really hope they don't reappear. To say me on Big Mom, I really the backstory of Big Mom was quite shocking, I think. Not like anything, it was like one of the most unique backstories in One Piece. Um and yeah, that mostly saves it. Plus I think she's just a interesting idea for a character, but definitely like least interesting among the Yonko in my opinion. Um Yeah, just adding in a ton of characters. I have no idea what I'm looking at. This guy, like one of Big Mom's servants that had sons. I mean, that had the book fruit. He gets effed here. Actually, he was just sad. Like he didn't do anything. I don't know who any of these characters are at all. It's the guy that had the green fruit. D tier because I found the devil fruit creepy. Oven is definition of mid. Oh my god, Parasparrow is F tier. Parasparrow is one of the most fucking annoying characters of all time. Holy crap. And oh my god, we still have so many characters left. Jesus Christ. This might be even longer than my original video, which was like an hour and 8 minutes, I think, if I remember correctly. Um, oh, this is Aladdin's fishman husband that's also a daughter, wife that's also a daughter of Big Mom C tier. Ooh, putting, um, I say B plus. I think she was a really interesting character in Whole Cake. Like, I think if Pudding was just switched to be evil, then it wouldn't be as interesting. But the fact that there's also nuance in that, I think is really cool. And I'm really looking forward to learning more about her mysterious three-eyed race, which for a while I thought were Lunarians, but I was wrong about that. I don't know who either of them are. Smoothie, definition of mid, just like oven. Um, I don't know any of these characters at all. This fake Nami C tier because it's a little bit funny, I guess. Ooh, Shoo Shoo the dog. That's a B tier. I like Shoo Shoo a lot. I don't know who any of them are. Honus was a cool character in Skypiea. She gets a B tier. Is that the pictures? Is that even funny? I cannot tell. the picture they're using for Bonnie? That's a really odd choice, though. I gotta say. Okay. And yeah, it looks like Bonnie too. Okay. Really weird choice to picture for Bonnie, but we're gonna go with it. Um, this is hard. Before Egghead, I honestly would have probably said like C tier. But now, hmm, really strong character. I'm gonna say A plus for Bonnie, genuinely, because um there is so many interesting things about her relationship to Kuma that's extremely tragic. I think that she's a very flawed character, and exploring more of that in Egghead is really interesting. And three, her depth fruit has a lot of really, really interesting quirks that are being explored in Egghead that I really, really like, which is why Bonnie gets A plus. I don't know who any of these characters are. Oh my god, my boy Crocodile, you get up there in S tier, my guy. Lost my train of thought for a second. Um, my boy Crocodile, yo, one of the best villains in all of One Piece. And even though he's not a villain right now, he's awesome in cross skill. He was one of the MVPs of Marineford, no question. And he's just such a cool badass. Um, Focus, I'm gonna give a C. Don't know who that is. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Don. Don is gonna get a B tier, or not, D tier. I'm sorry. Oh, Frankie, man. Frankie's A plus. I fucking love Frankie. Frankie's awesome. Frankie is one of the coolest straw hats. And ever since he was introduced in Water 7, like I think he's got actually a really interesting and underrated backstory that I don't feel like is talked about enough. Um and it was really hard hitting when I was watching Water 7. Um and he's just such a bro, dude. I love Frankie, man. Oh, this guy was in the Coliseum tournament. He's like a C, I think. This was another fighter in the, I don't know, D, I guess. This Vice Admiral looks around, but I can't place not who it is. I'm not gonna rank him. Uh, not organized. Oh, Dalton. I like Dalton. I think he's kind of like, if Animal Crossing Villager was in real life like the mayor of a town. Because he's like new to ruling and he makes a good leader, but he's like really awkward about it, which I think is funny. This commander of the new Fishman Pirates is kind of more in B tier. Mr. One, um, full fight against Zoro. I like what he did in Impel Down, and I hope to see more of him in Crosscut. I'm gonna say B tier for right now. Oh. Who were they? Oh, I don't remember right now. Ooh, fake Luffy. C tier, just mostly good because of the gag. Oh, now we come to my favorite member of the Scabbards, and that's Denjiro. Denjiro gets an A plus. Um, I think Denjiro is such a fascinating character. From this, so when he's introduced as Kyoshiro, napping Kyoshiro, I think he's a really interesting like format of a character that alone probably would have given him B, along with his like wizardry of sword skills. Um, and the fact that he's definitely one of the most like ambiguous characters until it's revealed in Wano. Um, but man, seeing his reaction to Odin's backstory and how he was completely just consumed by revenge. It's such a tragic tale and it makes him such an interesting character. Don't know who that is. Diamante. This is an interesting one. I think Diamante gets a B. I think he's a one of the funner members of the Don Quixote family, and he has a fun devil fruit. And I like what happened between him and Pyros. That was definitely one of the most like emotional fights in Dressrosa. I don't know any of these characters. Ooh, okay. Now we have Doc Q. I'm gonna say B. Just like Katarina Devon, I need to see more from him, but I think his double fruit is really, really cool. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's the blonde Gartley from Impel Downs. You can go and see. She's fine. I guess I don't remember who that is, honestly. Don Krieg. Uh I quite enjoy Don Krieg. I think he's gonna get a B plus. I think he's a very, very entertaining villain. And actually quite a decent challenge for Luffy when they fight. Doflamingo S year. Oh my god. Easily the best villain in One Piece, and I do not need to explain anymore, so I'm not going to explain anything more. Uh, Dad Flamingo, I'm gonna say B because, um, he tried his best. Even though he was a pathetic idiot, he really tried his best. Um, and even though he was literally dumber than a box of rocks. Um, Stupid. Um, and like the way that he was murdered was very tragic. Um, oh my God, Corazon S tier, S tier, right beside his brother that killed him. Dude, Corazon is one of the most wholesome and pure One Piece characters ever. And his death was so tragic. It is one of the big reasons why Law's backstory is one of my favorites. It's again, I have no idea who a ton of these characters are. Now we get to Mihawk. Mihawk is an S tier. Mihawk is one of the biggest badasses in One Piece, and we're still waiting to see more from him. I love Mihawk. Um, the fake Sanji can go with the rest of the fake Straw Hats at sea. Miss Merry Christmas. Eh, not as memorable in terms of opponents as Mr. Four was, I think, but still not bad. Weird devil fruit though. I don't know. Whitebeard is one of the greatest characters in all of One Piece. I'm not going to explain any more than that. Also, I love that the image is Prime Beard. Edward Weevil, on the other hand, is very sad. Not quite as sad as his mother, who was always clean to him, but he gets a D tier. Also, he is supremely annoying. I don't know any of them. Oh, Ivankov is an A. Ivankov, like Bartolomeo, is just one of the most consistently entertaining characters whenever and he's on screen and whatever he is doing. Like when he was breaking out of Impel Down, fucking hilarious. Saved Luffy's life as well. That was also a very nice move. Um, Also seeing his connection in Kuma's backstory was great. Oh man, and now, bro, and that was an A, and that was a really, really cool character and a really cool villain. I want him to come back, bro. Like, and that was like in terms of characters I want to come back, and that was at like the top of the list if that ever ends up happening. There are a lot of theories it will, and those are the top of my list of characters I want to come back. Personally, I really, really like Enel a lot. I thought he was definitely one of the most entertaining villains in terms of like pure screen presence. And oh my god, we still have so many more characters. Don't know who that is. Oh, okay. Oh man, kid. See, I know that Kid has Congress hockey. I get that he helped defeat Big Mom with an awakened devil fruit, but man, did I lose so much respect for Kid after he got fucking obliterated by Shanks. Um, Honestly, I don't know where I want to put him. I think I'm still gonna still for B because I think he's a cool character still, but he absolutely cannot move any higher than that, I think. I don't know who that is or that. Oh my gosh, Fisher Tiger. Fisher Tiger is an A plus, man. Fisher Tiger is such an incredibly well, comparing these to the rest of them, I'm still gonna say A. I think he is an incredibly rich character, and he ties in so well to the themes of Fishman Island. Oh, oh my boy, Chopper, you're A plus, bro. Chopper is fucking great. I love Chopper. I don't know who any of them are. Foxy fucking sucks, F tier. don't know. Fukaboshi, I like definitely the most out of the Ryukugu princes. He gets a B. Um, that is. This bloating piece of trash is sad. B tier. I don't remember what that guy's name is. I don't really care that much. Or that, my boy Gaimon, A tier. Such an iconic character that has a really great message that should not be ignored in Spirit Village. I love Gaimon, man. Mr. 3 is a tricky one. If we're just talking about Alabasta, he'd probably be like a D tier. But low key, he was one of the heroes of Impel Down and Marineford. I'm legit gonna say, oh, it's hard. I am going to say, oh, I might very well need to split this into parts. Honestly, I'm quite tired. I think a solid Mr. 3. That's all B for Mr. 3. um, okay, we made a pretty decent dent in it. For the time being, I'm gonna cap it here and make a part two uh later on a different day. Because I I don't really like pushing through to make longer videos anymore. Um when I could split in multiple parts. So that's gonna do it for this already phrase long video, 53 minutes. And I'm gonna finish this here list later. Bye.